Well, I'm back again with the amateur report. You thought you got rid of me, but I'm still here. I've got a few bits and pieces to give you this week. Obviously, there's not much now, as I said last week, with the seasons ending for most amateur sides. But I've got a bit of news for the English Lions, who I said were on tour in Fiji at the moment, and they lost 2 more games. On Saturday, they were beaten by 19 points to 12 by the Fiji resident side. And on the Wednesday, they were beaten by 20 points to 18. They were in the driving seat in that game, 18 points to 8 up with 12 minutes to go. Callum Marriott scoring a try there, former Salford Academy player Callum Marriott, who plays for Rochdale Mayfield, on the hour got a touchdown, but unfortunately the Fiji residents came back and won that game by 20 points to 18. But there's some good news in those games though. Callum Marriott, as I said, of Rochdale Mayfield, Lewis Sheridan and Paul Brealey, also of Rochdale Mayfield, were in those squads over there. So a great experience for those players to travel over to Fiji, even though they were beaten in the three match tour. But great experience for those lads, and well done to them. Well, in Student Rugby League, there was 1 or 2 fixtures happening last week. In the Premier North on Wednesday the 16th of November, Hull 20, Manchester Met 18. In the Northern 1A, Liverpool John Moores 46, Salford 16. And in the Northern 2A, Edgehill beat Manchester by 32 points to 12. College Rugby League, Hotwood Hall had a good win. They beat that Welsh side that I can't pronounce, but I'll have another go. It was Hotwood Hall 44, Coleg Y Simoid 4. I think that's how you say it. That's better than last week's attempt anyway. The fixtures this week for the universities on Wednesday the 23rd of November, it's Manchester Met against Newcastle. That's in the Premier North. In the Northern 1A, Sheffield Hallam plays Salford. And we've got some college rugby league fixtures for you as well. These are all being played on Wednesday as far as I know. In the North West League 1, Salford City play Cowley Sixth Form College. And in the North West League 2, Salford Red Devils play Moreton. There's also a fixture for Hotwood Hall. They play in the Premier Division. They play against Wakefield. Just a bit of news regarding the England students team. England students are seeking an assistant coach ahead of next year's World Cup, which is down under. The successful applicant for a voluntary role must be qualified to UKCC Level 2 or above and must hold a current RFL DBS or be willing to complete one. A current driver's licence and access to a car is also essential, together with a willingness to work in the evenings and on weekends. The assistant coach must also make himself or herself available for all the dates in England's student plan timetable. CVs and covering letters should be sent to Adam Hughes at the RFL, and this is his email address, adam.hughes@rfl.co.uk. That's by 5 p.m. on Friday the 25th of November, so that's this Friday, so get those in quick if you're a budding coach who wants to be involved in that. And finally this week, just going back to the Barley County Tri-Series that I mentioned a couple of weeks ago. It is the Barley County Tri-Series continues on Sunday the 27th of November at Askham, where Cumbria will host Lancashire at open age and under 19s level. Cumbria head into the contest having lost to Yorkshire at both age groups last week at Sandor. Wakefield, the adults slipping 25 points to 14 and the youth side going down 48-18. Lancashire will host Yorkshire in the final day of the 2 series on Sunday the 4th of December, with Wigan St Patrick's acting as their host. This Sunday's games are at Askham and they start at 1 p.m, that's the under 19s, and 2:45 for the open age. So that's about it for this week. Hopefully I'll speak to you again next week. I'm sure I'll have some more bits and bobs from the college and the university, so take care and I'll see you soon.